everyone, welcome back to the online English classes of Sri Gokulam Public School Guruvayur. I am Savita Joseph, your English teacher. How is going? I hope you all are good. Children, pay attention. Keep quiet. Go ahead. Do your homework. What is this? Here you can see some words that comes together. They are known as collocations. So what is collocations? In English, there are a group of words that use commonly together. It frequently comes together. They are known as collocations. It is used in our daily life. So now we can see some more examples.
Have a bath, have a drink, have a good time, have a haircut, break a leg, break a habit, break a record, break a promise, pay a fine, pay attention, pay by credit card, pay cash, make a difference, make a mess, make a mistake. Vocabulary, page number 50. Read these sentences. Pay attention means I knew that Silver would not keep his word. The words in bold are collocations. They are a group of words that are commonly used together. Complete the collocations in these sentences by choosing the correct options. First one. We are in the library. Please keep dash. Please keep quiet. Second one. You were the one who did not believe him. Now you have to pay by explaining yourself to everyone. You have to pay the price by explaining yourself to everyone. You have to tell the reason why you don't believe, so you have to pay the price. Third one, although my friend has moved away to another city, we still keep with each other. Here, my friend has moved away to another city. Now I and my friend are in different places. So we have to make the contact. So what will be the answer? In touch or in mind? Keep in touch with each other. Okay. Fourth one, my sister and I pay my grandparents every month. A compliment or a visit? Visit, yes, we have to visit our grandparents. So the sentence will be, my sister and I pay my grandparents a visit every month. Children, do the rest of the questions by yourself and the keys will be given in the Google Classroom.
I hope you understood what is a collocation is. Now, let us do another textual exercise, writing section, page number 52.
Writing. You read the text in Jim's voice. Now, write the story as if you were Captain Long John Silver. Write 3 short paragraphs about your plan and how you felt. You can write about your excitement to find the treasure, what you plan to do after you found the treasure, how you felt when you realized the treasure was gone. Children, in this activity you have to write a story. Imagine that you were Captain Silver and write the story in the words of Captain Silver. So let us see what all techniques we can use to write a story. First person narrative. A first person narrative is a story, real or imaginary, told by the first person. So, in the story Treasure Hunt, we can see Jim Hawkins is a character and he is the person who is telling the story. So, when you're writing the story which is telling by Captain Long John Silver, you have to use the first person like I, we, our, etc. For example, in the story, the lesson starts like this. While I waited for the breakfast to be served, Captain Long John Silver came over and sat down beside me. So here Jim Hawkins is telling the story. Here he's saying that while I waited. So you have to use the first person like I, we, our, like that. Okay, the second thing, why do I want to write this story? It is to share an experience with readers. When you're writing the story, that experience will be sharing with the reader who is reading the story. Next one, to entertain the readers. While reading the story, the readers will be entertained. The next one, to share my point of view with readers. You can share your imagination, your point of views, your ideas with the readers. So these all reasons are behind writing a story. The next thing, how do I begin? How we can start a story? Write about a few characters. Introduce them by name and relationship. So before starting or when you begin the story, you can introduce the characters and you can tell the relationship between the characters. The father, the mother, the son, the daughter, their names. You can introduce the characters. Next, describe the setting clearly. The setting of the story is very important. Where is the story is happening? When it is happening? You have to keep all these things in your mind. That will help the readers to visualize the place and feel the excitement. The next thing, how do I continue the story? Add a funny or frightening incident. Help the readers feel the humor, thrill, or the horror in the situation. We can take the story Treasure Hunt as an example. In the story, we can see they are in a treasure hunt. We are moving along with them. At first, they saw the skeleton. So, when we saw the skeleton, we feel a kind of surprising, a kind of curiosity, and at the same time, a horror. So, we have to add such kind of funny, humorous, thrilling horror situations to make the story more interesting. How do I conclude the story? For that, give it an interesting ending. Points to remember. Keep the sentences short. Use the active voice. Use dialogue. Use descriptive adjectives. So, children, you have to keep all these points in your mind to make the story more interesting. Keep the sentences short, don't make it long. Okay, when it is short sentences, it will be more easy to read. Then use active voice. Then use dialogues in the story. Then use descriptive adjectives also. I hope you got the techniques. Now you can begin the story in the words of Captain Silver. Like, all those months spent on the sea traveling on Skeleton Island were finally going to be worth it. I was filled with emotions. I could not wait to get my hands on the treasure. Jim had found that map and brought it to us. I liked the young boy, so I went and spoke to him first. So, this is the beginning of the story in the words of Captain Silver. You can continue, use all that techniques. You can see an example in the Google Classroom. Project. A map shows us where different places are located. A map can be of a small place, a park, or a large area, a country. For that, you need one sheet of chart paper. You can take A4 sheet instead of this chart paper. Then 3 to 4 sheets of colorful glassed paper. You can use color pencil instead of this glass papers. Children, I hope you remember our school, the structure of our school. For that, first draw lines to show the boundary walls of the school. Leave space where there are doors or gates. Next, use glass paper of different colors to show different buildings. Next, Cut out shapes in green color to show trees or grasses. Next, add as many details as you like. You may add stickers to show where the canteen is or where the playground is. Children, do you remember our mess hall? Do you remember our auditorium? Do you remember our office, your classroom, our playground, our park? Children, I hope you all remember all these places. Now you got a chance to draw the map of our school and file it.
Children, I hope you understood today's class. So we completed our lesson, The Treasure Hunt. What you learned from this lesson? We learned we should always keep our word, which means we should do what we had promised. We should be kind, truthful and honest. And we learned about simple present tense and simple past tense. In that we learned how we can make negative statement and how we can make questions or interrogative sentence from a statement. And we also learned about collocation. And you learned how we can draw a map. So that's all we learned from this lesson. We'll meet on next day with a new topic. Until then, take care.